The chief executive officer of ARK Invest, Cathie Wood, is never weary of making bold predictions. In 2018, she placed a price target on Tesla, a market cap of $672 billion. Of course, Tesla exceeded that valuation by leaps and bounds. Known for a high profile of financial intelligence and management, she has stepped out to say something about Cardano ADA. What is her prediction this time around? Be sure to watch this video till the end to find out. Cathie Wood is considered one of the world's best stock pickers and innovative thinkers. She's a global asset manager who specializes in thematic investing, especially disruptive innovation. Emphasizing her professional and personal life experiences, Wood has shared on several occasions how they have shaped her perspective on fast-evolving exponential trends which will disrupt the investment landscape. Wood is one of the famous fund managers in finance due to her stock-picking power and her company's impressive returns. Making unusual projections is one of the things that she's good at. So far, she is known to be bullish on Bitcoin and has consistently argued that it will keep succeeding regardless of the situation that bedevils the crypto world. Wood repeated a prediction made by her firm: each Bitcoin will be worth $1 million by the year 2030. She sees Bitcoin as an essential hedge and a store of value amid the current macroeconomic climate, which continues to struggle amid rising inflation and uncertainties that have captured the market. In one of her predictions made in January, she forecasted that Ethereum would hit a $20 trillion market cap by 2030. Instead, Ethereum would be priced around $170,000 to $180,000. At that time, the price was about $2,480, so it would have to jump up by 7,200% to meet Wood's predictions. The ETF manager stated that Ethereum could displace many traditional financial services as decentralized finance gains traction, enabling the groundwork for Ether to compete as a global currency. Cathie Wood's forecasts for Ethereum and Bitcoin are high, but with the look of things, there is the question of would this materialize. What then does the future hold for Cardano, and how does her prediction affect ADA? The year has pummeled the cryptocurrency market after massive gains in 2021. Digital assets have mirrored technology stocks, all traded in the red. Analysts expect crypto to remain under pressure as the Federal Reserve continues in its hawkish stance for 2022. However, this is not the case for Cathie, whose stance and predictions remain undaunted. Generally, when Cathie Wood speaks, investors listen. But around last year in December, many of them were not so sure of what she was communicating. The famous active manager ignited some skepticism among investment professionals with a market commentary piece, which stated that her ARK Innovations ETF could deliver a 40% compound annual rate of return during the next 5 years. This bold claim in a year proved to be worse for her ARK investment management. Her relentless convictions and audacious predictions were not strange, but this projection brought surprise and stirred up debates amongst finance communities that avidly discussed on Twitter. Wood's claims caused confusion and garnered dozens of comments, most of which were unfavorable. It sure is odd that she set the bar so incredibly high for herself. Wall Street is an expectations game, and the fact that she has set the expectations for her fund so incredibly high is not a very good marketing strategy, said Matt Maley, the chief market strategist at Miller Tabak & Co. Will this be the case for Cathie's prediction about Cardano? Although Wood's funds have taken a hit this previous year, the sky-high projections may not be entirely unreasonable. After all, ARK has risen to a significant position. Still, as the investment adage goes, past performance, even by a money manager whose fame has reached such heights that her fund sells merchandise, is no guarantee for future results. Beyond that, Wood's predictions was undoubtedly an unusual tactic for any fund manager. Cathie Wood has just hinted about the massive growth in the crypto market, which is expected to catalyze a rebound in Cardano. If occurrences in the crypto market fulfill Wood's bold claims, which also aligns with the desire of Cardano investors, then no one would be able to buy Cardano after the 3rd of July. Though as things are, Cardano's price is heading towards the doldrums. So what can make this price shoot through the roof? A new upgrade known as the Vasil hard fork will massively improve the network's scalability and performance. It will be the next upgrade on the Cardano roadmap as it attempts to make the blockchain robust and scalable. The ADA blockchain has bolstered its infrastructure to improve the network through previous upgrades like the Alonzo hard fork. Other projects such as the Cardano Hydra L2, the JED stablecoin are also in the works. Charles Hoskinson, founder of Cardano, has added some hype to the upcoming project. In a series of tweets, explanations were laid out how Cardano's Vasil hard fork will impact the network's overall stability and connectivity. CIPs, or Crucial Cardano Improvements, will be prioritized with this upgrade that will evaluate the mechanisms of how Plutus scripts are submitted to the blockchain. The CIPs include CIP31, CIP32, CIP33, and CIP40, and they involve reference inputs, inline datum, reference scripts, and collateral outputs, respectively. The CIP33 mechanism that will come with the hard fork upgrade will substantially lower the cost of such transactions by reducing their size and making them more compact and lightweight. The new CIP31 upgrade would also allow dApps to access transactional output without the need to recreate them as before. The CIP32 will enable users or developers to store data on-chain, which will be essential to propel Cardano to move towards a truly decentralized architecture. The launch of the Vasil hard fork has been one of the widely anticipated developments in Cardano. The hard fork is expected to have greater effects than the Alonzo hard fork, which was launched mid-September 2021. Also, Cardano's Vasil hard fork is expected to be a game-changing development that will increase the adoption of Cardano project by a significant percentage. The hard fork's notable feature is the introduction of pipelining, which will enhance block diffusion for better scaling. It will also improve developers' experience on the Cardano chain. The Cardano team is also working on fixing bugs in the old protocol. With all these outstanding features, then Cardano is looking forward to increased adoption. The number of projects in the Cardano chain is expected to increase, and the user base and transaction volumes are also about to skyrocket. The good news is that the upcoming Vasil hard fork project has promoted spikes in the price of Cardano, and according to a poll involving 24,468 crypto enthusiasts, including Cathie, Cardano is predicted to reach $1 in value by the end of this month. During the last 7 days, the cryptocurrency increased in value by 17.3% against the US dollar as the community anticipated the upgrade. The digital currency ADA has been performing a lot better than most digital currencies regarding market gains. For instance, while Bitcoin increased in value by 6.5% during the last week, ADA jumped in value by 17.3%. Cardano's rise followed the recent Terra Luna and UST fallout, and it has managed to capture the 6th position in the top crypto market via capitalization. Cardano ADA has a 24-hour price range of around 59 cents to 65 cents per unit. There has been 1.66 billion in trading volume worldwide. Cardano has been one of the top smart contract tokens that dodged a decent amount of market carnage, which stemmed from the Terra blockchain fiasco. Charles Hoskinson seems to be sticking to the well-known proverb, slow and steady wins the race. Hoskinson and ADA have been criticized for being slow to the ball regarding specific features like smart contracts and decentralized finance applications. In an interview with the CoinDesk author Sage D. Young, hammered on the fact that when the blockchain projects move too fast, money can be lost just as quickly. He said, "If you move too quickly, as we have seen with Luna, and we've seen with $10.5 billion of hacks last year, you could actually get it to work until it does, and then when it doesn't, it's a catastrophic failure, and everyone loses their money." Cardano's slow and steady development paid off after all. Definitely it will result in greater gains shortly. Investors like Cathie are not ignorant of this fact. I mean, who knows? The famous financial manager may be right after all. Regardless of her history of making outrageous predictions amid market downturns and several limitations, her stance about Cardano can be trusted. So take the big step and invest in Cardano ADA, or you risk what happens after the 3rd of July. Would you like to share your thoughts on this? Let us have them in the comment section below. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and the bell buttons.